Hello, welcome to HBMs Cryptid-Corner for Wednesday, August 3rd, 2022. We have a couple of things to talk about, so let's get started. First of all, Bigfoot photographed on farm in Tennessee. A peculiar photograph from a farm in Tennessee shows what appears to be some kind of figure lurking behind a fence, and the property owner suspects that it just might be Sasquatch. The odd image, which can be seen below, was reportedly posted on a Bigfoot-related Facebook group over the weekend by a man named Donnie Hicks. Explaining that one of his farmhands had sent him the picture, he mused that something is going on in Middle Tennessee with several alleged and rumored sightings of Bigfoot, and then wondered if the anomaly in this image could be the legendary cryptid. Hicks went on to suggest that the possible Sasquatch has caused something of a commotion on his farm, as all my chickens are missing. I don't know what to do or think here. Additionally, he has lamented that my farm manager is completely freaked by El Diablo Yeti, and that concern over possibly encountering creature caused the worker to actually quit his job. Alas, much like many purported photos of Bigfoot, the image shared by Hicks is largely indecipherable, though it does show a curious anomaly that somewhat resembles a figure standing in his field. However, not everyone is convinced that Hicks' photo shows a Bigfoot, with some skeptical observers arguing that the oddity is far too thin to be the famed cryptid, and as such they theorize that it could simply be a bird sitting on the farmer's fence. Others have suggested that, given the colorful nature of the farmer's account, perhaps the photo and the story that accompanied it are merely a prank on the part of Hicks. With that in mind, what do you make of the mirrored image? I think it's just a bird sitting on a fence myself. A large bird, but a bird nonetheless. That's not a Bigfoot. No, sorry. Moving on. Next! Fisherman's half-man, half-dog sighting has Bigfoot expert confused. Well, first of all, there are no such things as Bigfoot experts. There are no Bigfoot experts. A Bigfoot expert has analyzed creepy footage filmed by a fisherman cruising down a river in Texas, which appears to show a creature rise from all fours on the bank. A fisherman spotted a half-man, half-dog beast walking along a riverbank, and now an expert said it could be Bigfoot. The man was terrified when he saw the huge mysterious beast, but luckily he was able to capture some video footage of the creatures that we analyzed later. He had been fishing off the coast of San Benito, Texas, and now a Bigfoot expert has been left perplexed by the footage, as the Daily Star reports. In the footage, the huge figure can be seen appearing to drink from the river while crouched on all four legs, before standing up and walking away on just two. Andrew McGrath is an expert in his field and can spot a Bigfoot a mile off. In the video, the cameraman asks, "What the F is that? Is that a dog or what?" And then seems to spot the people watching it and lifts himself up on his hind legs. Stunned, the man filming it exclaims, "Holy yes, I got that on video." His friend can be heard asking in the background, "What the F was that, dude?" Could this be Bigfoot? Hard to tell. The figure quickly disappears behind the grass verge as those watching continue to voice their amazement. Dozens of viewers flocked to the comment section to voice their thoughts, with some suggesting it was a dog man, a mythical creature described as being half human, half dog. But a Bigfoot researcher now claims it could be a different creature altogether. Beast of the World author Andy McGrath has tried to get to the bottom of frightening stories passed down through generations describing a 5'8" bipedal monster. Commenting on the video captured in Texas, Andy said, "This footage, although compelling, is pretty hard to judge. The distance at which the creature stands away from the witnesses makes positive identification of hoax or hungry wolfman impossible. However, I would add that the reaction of the witnesses seems natural enough, although again I would juxtapose that with their apparent lack of fear, machine itself could be explained away by their feeling safe due to the wide river that effectively puts them out of reach of the animal. Could we be dealing with some unknown species of unidentified giant monkey? Lauren Coleman and Patrick Lee wrote in the Field Guide to Bigfoot and Other Mystery Primates of a giant monkey that may inhabit the temperate regions of Asia and the Americas. Known as Crawdon and Bekbok in Asia and as Salvage and El Iznashi in South America. The giant monkey is described as being 4 to 6 feet tall with a dog-like or baboon-like face and pointed ears. It has dark, piercing eyes and shaggy or black or red hair. It is also reputed to be aggressive towards humans and dogs, which draws a parallel with several werewolf reports in Western nations. Surely, if a relic population of these animals survived in small numbers in Europe and North America, they have been convincing contenders for the fearsome werewolf? Interesting. Now, the video for some reason just will not play. Don't ask me why it won't play, it just won't play for some reason. It says video loading. But still, very interesting. Is it a Bigfoot? Most likely not. Could be something else. Could be a bear. That's simply been misidentified. But wouldn't a hunter know a Bigfoot from a bear? Possibly. Who knows? Unless they're in such a panicked state that they just forget what they're looking at. And that's going to do it for this week. Well, thank you very much for tuning in. You guys are the heart of the show. I always say that, but I always mean it. And I'll continue to do this as long as you guys want me to. And hey, until 2 weeks from now, y'all be good or be good at it. It's May-HBM's Cryptid-Corner.